my enchanted piece. I'm here today with an unboxing video. I apologize for the appearance. I was just working out and running, so I'm kind of like in exercise clothes and stuff. Not in the usual room because once again, the spider. Oh, anyway. I thought I would come to you with an unboxing video. I got this today. Oh, by the way, I got some pink and purple in my hair. Just thought I'd show you guys that. Anyway, just for fun. I got, it's called Easy Tarot, and it includes the Gilded Tarot in it, and then there's also a book. It's said to be really great for beginners, and I follow someone on Instagram called Tea and Tarot, and they actually recommended this, and I'm not a beginner or anything. I've been reading for 20 years, but I kind of was interested in getting the Gilded Tarot because I have the Gilded Lenormand. But I passed this in the bookstore a lot, and because it said Easy Tarot, beginners, whatever, I didn't really give this like a good look or anything. I just was like, whatever. But then I kind of took a look at it, and I was like, oh, this actually has the Gilded Tarot in it. And it was only 20 bucks Canadian, which is pretty good, and it has a book with it and everything. So I thought I would do an unboxing video with everyone. So once again, I should have taken scissors, but I'm going to use my nails. Okay. The plastic off. I was going to open this earlier and I had to kind of resist, like, you know, I was like, no, save it for the camera. Oh, okay, already, something fell out. Alright, so the way that it is you kind of slide it out like that, and so the deck just fell out. It's just like a small, regular size kind of box there. And then there's a book with it, and then also a Celtic cross spread layout, which I think would be really great for beginners. That's what it says there as well. You can see there it's got the meanings, like immediate past, immediate future. So that's what the layout looks like. I'm probably obviously not going to use the layout, but I think that it would be good for beginner people. The book, let's see, it's soft cover. It is 220 pages or so. That's pretty good. Answering questions. Let's see. It's about 5 chapters. Oh, there's like a good section on like kind of a beginning thing on how to read cards, about tarot spreads, about reverse cards, and then it goes into meeting the tarot. It actually starts with the minor arcana, which is kind of unusual because usually it starts with the major, but I guess if you're learning, maybe it might help you to learn the minor arcana first. So they've got like a little sort of black and white thumbnail there, and then there's good information. There's about a page or so of each, and then we get into, let's see, do they do the court cards separately? Yeah, they do the court cards separately as their own chapter as well, which is kind of good, I think, for learning. And then they do the major arcana, and it too usually has 1 or 2 pages on each one. And then there is how to read. There's some spreads. There's actually quite a few spreads in here. And there's questions about it as well. There's one of the spreads. So, you know, I think I'm going to like give this a better look, but I think that it would be probably good for, you know, somebody who is learning this. And then there's charts too about what kind of cards might indicate things like pregnancy or a new job. There's some charts there. And there's a minor arcana and major arcana cheat sheet, as well as just some cheat sheets for the different spreads. So I'll definitely give this a look, but if you're looking to learn tarot, this might be something to get. So I will now break into these, which is the part that I really care about anyway. Alright, so standard kind of box, you know, for these size cards, kind of a little flimsy. Might have to get a bag for it. That is what the back of the deck looks like. Once again, you watch me struggle with the plastic. Struggling. See, I kind of like it when they just have like an easy little thing you can rip off, or like the band that just goes around it. Okay, so card quality, a little thin, but then again, this is for beginners. So this is the Fool. See, I find the Lenormand cards are actually quite thick. They have a really good consistency to them. Magician. Oh, High Priestess, kind of interesting. Right. That's the Empress. Very colorful. It's definitely that computery art, which I'm not always a fan of, but I do like some more than others. I think this is a perfect kind of purse-sized deck to put. That's a Hierophant there. Oh, Lover's kind of interesting. It's very Aries and Venus. Chariot. Oh, I kind of like that. It has a female figure here. Right. And there's Strength. That's one of the cards on the back of the box. I'm just going to quickly flip through, see. Oh, Death is a bit cheesy, but still. And give these kind of a better look. But the cardstock, I think, is a bit flimsy. But I think if you're just starting and stuff, this is not like a terrible way to go. Moon. Always look at the Moon. The Moon and the High Priestess and Strength are my favorite cards, so I always look at those to see how they look. Wands, red. Got the Two of Wands. There's 3. So they do sort of indicate, like I do like that it's not just like here's a picture of 7 wands and there's no action going on or nothing that could kind of give you a clue as to what the card might mean, which I think, you know, for beginners can be challenging if that those clues aren't there. Like if you're going with more of a Marseille deck where it's just old-fashioned, where it just has 7 cups, you know, instead of the usual imagery that goes with kind of the Rider-Waite or the Thoth kind of decks, then that can be challenging, I think, for beginners. So I think this looks like something that would be helpful for beginners, especially with the book as well. So I'm going to work with these and tell you, probably do a review, tell you more what I think. That's the 4 of Swords there. Some of these cards I'm definitely liking more than others. I do like this, the 6 of Swords. Others I'm like, oh, that's a little bit cheesy. Let's find one that I'm not too keen on. I don't like this one for some reason as much, not my style. But then again, like sometimes I work with a deck, and as you get to know the deck, you sometimes like it more or less, depends how it reads. So I'm gonna, you know, kind of work with this and see what I think. Oh, I like the Knights. Knight of Wands. I do like that. Knight of Cups. So they do have kind of it broken down in here with the court cards separate when you first take it out. Oh, the Queens. There's the Queen of Pentacles. That's the King of Wands. So I'm going to work with this and let you know. Oh, they have a little cheat sheet here too for the Celtic Frost spread and the daily spread. Alright, so that is the Gilded Tarot unboxing. If you have, or Easy Tarot I should say, that includes the Gilded deck. If you have this deck and you want to put your thoughts below, for sure, put your comments below. Like and subscribe. And if you want to see more unboxing videos, let me know, because I like buying tarot and oracle decks. And if you want to see more, let me know about it. Alright, thanks, bye.